Welcome to Woods and Water Outdoors. I'm Patrick Corcoran. Today we're going to tie a requested jig for you. Actually, it's going to be a twofer. We're going to do this two different ways today. Or it'll look the same, but just a little different little combo with it. But we're going to tie the gray ghost. One of our viewers requested. We appreciate that, Pete. And so we'll show you how we do it. One of the things about gray ghost is it can be done in a myriad of ways. The traditional and probably the original is just done with a gray rayon and a gray tail with a unpainted head. So there's not any way to go wrong with this jig, and there's many different options you have that you can play with and create some different stuff. So with ours, we are going to use our gray ghost chenille. We're going to use a silver gray saddle hackle. Your saddle, neck, whatever you want. But silver gray is what we're going to use there. And then I do something a little different with the head. And that's going to be today's tip of the day. Let's see here. I got 3 different heads that we're looking at. We're only going to use 2 of them. Get where you can see that. These are specially painted. It's a little different, a little trick for you. This first one that we're going to use is, first thing I do is I paint it in a candy blue, and then I cover it with a pearl. And then so it has the pearl that has a little black flake in it. And we don't currently have that in store, but most everybody's probably already bought that. And so that gives this a silvery blue tone. And then if you want a green tone to it, put a candy green or a candy lime below it. And then the other one that we're going to tie with today is going to be the one that has a little pink going through it. So we'll get started here. We're using 210 gray thread on a 1/16 ounce head with a number 4 hook. It's very simple, quick, easy jig to tie. Catches a lot of fish. And we're using the silver gray to give a little bit of contrast as far as the feather color goes. The ghost gray feather, if you're wanting a lighter tone gray bait, I would suggest using that. If that's what you're looking for. This bait will work anywhere you want it to. And there you have it. Real quick, easy jig to tie. And that head just gives a little bit of, a little different than just a plain lead. If you want to have something that stands out a little bit more. And so, real simple, just a slightly darker tail than the body. That's the gray ghost with our, I call it a shad blue head. And now, what I think is in, a little colder water, my personal thought is your pinks come out to play a little bit more. And we're running into that time of year where we're going to have temperatures and we're going to have a little cooler water. So mixing just a little bit of pink in with the gray. And in this, we're going to use a pink Flashabou. Just a little bit of pink make that head pop out a little bit. And just a little bit of a variation on the other that may get you a couple more bites in certain situations. Fish get a little bit finicky, or it's a really cold day, just something to change the look of that jig ever so slightly compared to what maybe everybody else is fishing around. And that style of head, that as far as colors that you want to do, if you want to have a purplish hue to it, you can by all means do that as well. Any candy paint below that pearl Protect paint we'll make that happen for you. We would carry that, but I haven't found a supplier to that yet. And so, but there you go, a couple different versions of Gray Ghost, Pete, and maybe one of the two will work for you. And you know, if you want a little bit of a greenish tone to it, you can use a green Flashabou there, or a lime, or you know, anything to give a little bit of green in the tail. I think this head also go with our Green Thunder Chenille very well that we do carry. So a couple different versions of Gray Ghost. Give them a shot. Let us know what you think. By all means, give us more suggestions, and we'll throw together our versions of whatever you want to see. And so, thanks for watching.